Alright guys, I'm teamed up with Gravesight going up against Death Merchant and DVB. DVB and Death Merchant, actually pretty good players, and in this battle, they give us a pretty good battle actually. In fact, when we're done with the battle, I end up teaming up with them in a 3 vs 3 right after. So, got some new fans that way, which is really great. Blue over here, he's getting going real quick. He's got scouts out already, and these guys moving right along, grabbing these containers. I've got scouts out as well. I'm gonna grab that one, and I'm trying to get over here as well to grab the one on the side. This map is kind of a pain in the butt. Lots of different narrow passageways, lots of water. I mean, it can be a nightmare sometimes depending on your matchup, and if you're with a random ally, it can be absolutely terrible. But we're grabbing everything, moving up here. You can see orange up at the top, that's DVB. And purple down here at the bottom is Death Merchant. In this map, guys, a lot of times it makes sense to kind of team up with your partners and target a base. If it's a 3 vs 3, there's usually a base right here. But if you get a chance to target somebody together, kind of put pressure on one base, and then you can focus on the other base. But you want to slow them down if you can, especially if they get into the water. Lots of water here. You can see there's a bridge right here. I'm going to try to use this bridge and cut across over to here to avoid orange up here. Blue's in the water, and I did not go into the water. I decided not to. I'm going to let Blue do it. Blue does have his hero building up with Cerebrus coming out. And I'm upgrading all my barracks now. I'm going to actually go with heavy assaults on this one, and hammers as well in the mix here in a little bit. But right now I'm going to be doing infantry. My plan was to quickly get some infantry out. You can see all of the fortresses they have coming down now for purple and orange. Blue had a hammer and delta. He's got that Cerebrus now, but there's just too many of them. He's gonna have to retreat across the bridge there. So like I said, purple and orange did a great job. Orange is in the water, and we'll see if orange causes any trouble on the water, but blue's gonna try to hold it. Blue's scouting it out over here, finds the shipyard of orange, and he's gonna start firing at orange here and try to get him out of the water. Orange is also on this side attacking blue's shipyard, but blue has a delta coming out. I've got some scouts right here just to make sure no one's kind of being sneaky and coming across the bridge down here, because they'll do that too. I have a bunker there just in case. Was that flame assaults? Okay, flame assaults for their infantry units, I guess, because they were doing quite a few infantry units at the beginning as well. We'll see what happens. But they're both at level 3 by now, and so we got to get moving here. More infantry coming out, and he's got hammers, more hammers coming out as well. So he's got hammers, I've got flame assaults, and it looks like a mix of flame assaults, heavy assaults, and some just regular assaults. My goal is to kind of push across this bridge and see if I can cause some damage on purple here. I'm going to focus on Death Merchant first. Blue's going up to level 3 with HQ now, and yeah, I actually end up being at level 2 for a little while because I'm just using my CP over and over again as guys die, and it's just kind of keep building it up, and then here we go. Lots of, you've got fortresses, hammers, but I've got a whole lot of infantry units on this one, and I kind of figured they were going to go with hammers and fortresses because it kind of looked like that's what they were doing. So we're going to move across the bridge here. And blue was thinking the same thing, so blue and I, luckily we had the same idea here, moving across the bridge here. So with his Cerebrus, which was great, I was able to come over with my guys and help with the flame assaults. You can see orange had vertex though, so that was kind of a pain in the butt. I was a little worried about the vertex, to be honest. There's an assault vehicle factory. Just trying to get it up because I'm trying to take out all the factories after taking out power plants. Now I'm going after the hero building. By that time, orange does make it over. He's got Zeus and some infantry, but we were able to slow down purple. So Death Merchant at the moment has been handicapped, so we don't have to worry too much about Death Merchant. I've got more reinforcements coming across the bridge now. But orange did a great job actually coming down and helping out purple. So nice job, DVB. But I'm going to keep the pressure on them. I just keep pushing, come all the way over here, because what's happening is blue's up here attacking this way, trying to cut him off from helping. And we're going and going and going. Here we go. More Zeus and fortresses now. I see more fortresses, so I know I need to switch it up a little bit. We start to focus on this area up here in orange. So I'm going to switch it up. We've done enough to purple for now, and purple slowed down. Orange is down here defending purple. So we switch it up now. And I'm actually going to come up this way next. You'll see here in a moment. I'm going to let my guys build up here in the middle. And this map, it's very important to control the middle and have that visibility. If you lose the middle on this map, you're definitely in big trouble. Unless you're going to be building like a nuke or something, or a super weapon, and you don't care. But that's a really bad move to let them have the middle. So if you can hold it, that's great. You see my guys, we're going to move up to this side and try to use this bridge right here. Come across, you can see there's nothing over here as far as defense. They're right here defending this entrance. Blue doing a great job with his vertex here. He's losing one though. And we are going to go ahead and make a move here. I've got a good group moving across the bridge. And I'm asking for some air support right here. He's trying to put up an airfield for his vertex. And he brings his guys up here now. And then I'm going to send my guys, I got hammers in the mix now, and I send them down here while he's up here fighting these guys. From Blue's vertex, great job at gravesite on that vertex snipe. Nice, taking out the buildings, trying to slow these guys down, because if we did not slow these guys down, it would have been even harder. They were actually very good players. They did a great job. I could feel it. I could just tell. So I'm glad that I did this the way I did it, because if we hadn't applied pressure right away, it would have been crazy. And these guys, even with the pressure, these guys were still fighting and holding it down and slowing us down. So brings over Seraphim. Nice hit on that HQ. He's gonna be able to get that factory too. Nice job.
Incoming fire.
Oh man, takes out the Cyclone, but gets that HQ down enough so his vertex can go ahead and finish the job. Love that. Now I'm a big fan of killing the power too, so usually I'll hit power plants and then factories just so I can kill the power so they can't build anything. He's lost his factory there now. I'm gonna move in now with my guys, and now I've got hammers, more hammers in the mix, just to slow down Orange here. And now Orange can't build anything. He's lost all his guys. Yeah, it's crazy. Nice job, nice job. So now Purple actually had time now to build back up again. With Gravesite, great job Gravesite, nice job on it, man. But these guys were decent players, so DVB's out of it. Death Merchant's still in it, so we gotta go down here and try to finish him off. He's got a hero building though. So he's up to 3 again. He's got Zeus, and he's got anti-air coming out. So he's got to get in here and start finishing him up. The Vertex doing a great job taking out the units and that factory. I'm going to come over with my guys and try to finish off what's left of these units over here. More reinforcements coming over with the Seraphim. Very nice. Yes, and guys, after we win this one, the very next battle, which is a 3 versus 3, I hook up with Death Merchant and DVB. My enemies become my friends. Yes, check out this next battle, guys. It's awesome. Okay, guys, here we are. Me, Death Merchant, DVB, on the Desert Treasure map, going up against these resistance players. I'm in the middle, and I'm gonna go ahead and take the water like I normally would. I don't know why I always get the middle spot, you know, it's like, but anyway, I don't mind it. I've got decent water units, so we're gonna go ahead and push on the water like I usually do. But this time I'm on their team. Yes, my enemies are my friends. Here we go. And it's great. I love doing this. I love when when you hook up with somebody and you're like, oh man, GG, and you're like, okay, great job, and you're like, you want to hop into the next one? Sweet, okay, let's do it. That's just kind of the cool thing that happens when you have a same faction battle, and then you hook up with those guys next time, which is fun. So we're jumping into it, and yes, you guys probably just saw my last video, which was this same map, but I was on the resistance side, I believe. So yeah, controlling the water, very important on this map. You can see blue and purple getting out there and grabbing the containers. I'm gonna grab just the one by my base here, and then I'll get the rest of them in the water here. You'll get to see what I do with my Confed side on this map anyway, compared to the resistance side. It's somewhat similar, but obviously different units. See blue really pushing across the top here really nicely with the infantry. He's got a fortress taking those containers. Or purple all the way up here now to yellow, scouting out yellow. Yellow's got 2 shipyards in the water. I'm in the water right now. I've got my delta out. I've got a couple shipyards, a couple deltas, grabbing these containers. Most of the time, these Cayman can't handle my deltas. My deltas are fully upgraded for this purpose, so I can grab these containers. It does help, so make sure you upgrade your deltas so you can get those containers in the water initially when you start to grab them. And then we've got a large container now popping up. Blue was able to scout out red a little bit, kind of come through the back way here to come see if you can see the rest of his base. So yeah, nice job, Death Merchant, on that. Grabbing that one. Nice. So level 2, he's got factories at level 1 and level 2. Bunch of Cayman come through here. Look at this though. Nice move by yellow. And yellow's gonna actually get this from me, I think. I'm putting up a fight. He's got more reinforcements coming up, and there's not a whole lot I could do. I tried to hold on to it, but man, that's the thing about the resistance is the Caymans, man. They're fast, they're cheap, and so I'm gonna pop out another Delta right here, and I've already got Vikings coming out now. Got a torpedo platform just in case. So I'm gonna start building up my Vikings. And again, I got 5 supply centers. I'm at a level 2, not doing much with my factory. I'm all in the water here. Just gonna focus on the water. It doesn't take much to do it as long as you do it right. Green's in the water though, I noticed, and I was like, oh man. So both yellow and green in the water. They got torpedo platforms. Bunch of Cayman from yellow. It is funny, I was kind of laughing a little bit because I'm like, okay, you guys have Cayman, but I have Vikings. So I was like, okay, well, are they gonna make alligators? So I'm gonna keep making Vikings. I'm also going to make some more deltas to go with my Vikings. Purple building up more infantry and fortresses, it looks like. He's got Zeus coming out now. Very nice. Okay, good. Nice job, DVB. I've got my Vikings coming out, and I got another delta. I'm ready to make a move. I didn't want to give them too much time since there's 2 of them now. I got yellow and green in the water. I didn't know what to expect. There are alligators, though. So yellow does have alligators now. So we'll see how many alligators he has. I'm going to move across the water here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to attack the front, and they'll fall back, and then I'm going to go up, and I'm actually going to come to this area here and move along the coastline from the side. So a lot of times they'll bunch up right here, and I can come up, and I can have my guys spread out. You'll see what happens here. So they're coming up, and I can basically attack one at a time as they come up. And then I'll bring down these extra guys right here. You'll see how they've taken out one alligator, another alligator. Now I can move down along the coastline here. I was avoiding that torpedo platform as much as I could. Now I'm going to go for that torpedo platform now. Taking out shipyards. Now we have the sea. Purple has Zeus now, and very nice. And also blue as well. So these guys are getting ready to push as soon as I get yellow out of here. Yellow's trying to move to the backside. I've got my deltas though that can come up here and make sure he can't build. So always have some deltas go along with your Vikings so you can come up on the land. I've got torpedo platforms down here, so I'm going to lock my guys in place right here so they don't mess with those torpedo platforms. And just use my deltas right now. So I'm holding it down, not letting yellow build a whole lot here. He did get another construction yard right there, but not a whole lot in the water. So I'm just going to have these guys hold it in the water. I'm upgrading to level 4 now on my HQ. I've got AV factory going up. I'll get an airfield or air pad. You can see blue, though, is getting his butt kicked a little bit. Red really pushing hard on. He's got jaguars, armadillos, grenadiers, and he's about to outnumber blue here. And Death Merchant has torrents, which is going to help. But Red was a surprise. I mean, as far as how many guys he had. He waited and waited. And now he's pushing across the map here at the top. So I've got Cyclones. I'm going to start sending Cyclones up just to help with the infantry units and the Jaguars. Purple's building up here, just holding this bottom area. I moved my Vikings up here just to kind of help push again, just kind of like I did in the last video, just to kind of help control the area here, pushing Red back into the corner here. And now Blue's able to kind of handle them with that Seraphim ability. Green does have alligators. Purple now pushing on the water here. Another alligator from Green. And I'm going to force fire next to just the corner of that HQ to see if I can get it. Purple's pushing nicely. Blue also pushing back on Red. Nice work, guys. Very good, very good. Gotta love the flame assaults. They're fun to watch. Heating it up, yeah. Nice job, DVB. And nice job, Death Merchant. Way to push back. Seraphim going across the water here. And gonna head over this way on the other side of Red. I've got more Cyclones now. And I've got some fortresses to help out with the infantry units that Red has. Back at base, I've got a Vertex coming out. Another one coming out. So I've gone to air now. Purple cleaned up that base, moving up to yellow now with the Zeus and Flame Assaults. Nice move. And Red is in trouble as well. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the battle. It was awesome to play with these guys again, but on the same team. So just remember, guys, you get into that same faction battle, you might just meet some players that you want to play with. So these guys did great. So GG to Death Merchant and DVB. Thank you guys for playing with me, even though we beat you in the 2v2. Thanks for that 3v3, man. I really appreciate it. These guys became new subscribers and supporters of the channel as well, which is awesome. So I look forward to seeing these guys in the other events and tournaments and hopefully live streams in the future. Vertex coming through just to kind of help finish off Red here. But nice job, you guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the like button. We'll see you guys in the next battle. Oh yeah.